Hi, my name is Gabe Arnold. I'm the founder and CEO of Business Marketing Engine, or BME for short. And today, what I'm going to share with you is 3 simple truths that will bring you higher conversions on your website. These are things that I didn't always think about. I still miss this stuff sometimes. It's really hard to do without some outside perspective. So I'm excited to share them with you today because I know they're going to help you get more performance and better results from your website. Stay tuned and I'll share them with you. So I want to start out and ask you something. So stick with me here and be really honest with yourself, because you don't have to comment it. You don't have to say this to anybody else. But when was the last time you opened up your phone and went to Google and searched for, I'd like to learn more about company XYZ, you just insert any company, and how great they are? Have you ever searched for that? You probably haven't ever done that. And if you did, it was 1 in a million, right? It was some weird thing that happened. You're like, I want to know how amazing this company is. But the hard truth is, all of us do that on our sites. I even still fall into that. And it's something that we keep working on. And it's a lot easier for our clients not do it because we need that outside perspective. But nobody cares about your business. Nobody cares how great you are. Nobody cares how long you've been in business. Those really aren't things that people are going to search for. It's not something that they care about. But somehow in our head, we've been told or taught, or we've misunderstood that we think we need to talk about who we are and how great we are. And in fact, what actually needs to happen, the second truth is, the first truth is nobody cares about you and your business, and that's not why they come to your website. The second truth is we need to make it all about them. It's hard to do this, and you always need outside support. It's actually one of the reasons why I hire marketing consultants and strategists and people that are really strong in the same things we are, because I need outside support to make sure that our websites, our marketing continue to improve. But your job is to make it all about your prospect, all about your customer. What problems can you solve for them? It's hard to do this, but when we get into the habit of asking ourselves and truly putting ourselves in the shoes of our prospects or customers, that's when we're able to go, oh, like they are searching for a solution to their problem. If you look up, different search trends, the search phrases, the keywords that people search for, so many of them, a huge majority of them are around, how do I do this? How do I fix this? Or why is this way? Or how to fix this thing? Everybody is in problem solving mode when they open up a problem solving search tool, which is Google. And so if you can get really clear and specific about what you do and how you solve problems, then that's going to make a huge difference. So remember, nobody really cares about you and your business. They care about solving their problem. That's really the important thing to remember in the beginning. The second thing is, once you realize that, start to ask yourself, how do I make it all about them, all about solving their problems, all about solving the pain that they have, the frustration, the overwhelm, giving them back their time, helping them make more money, getting healthier, whatever it is that you do, how do you make it all about them? And then the third thing to keep in mind, it's a simple truth, but so many people miss this. And I always I've thought about it like this, don't send a child to do an adult's job. And I say that because there's tons of free builders out there. There's tons of free website builders. There's tons of free templates. There's all these things that you can go do for free or really cheap. And if you're starting out, there's nothing wrong with that. I started out with some things like that years and years ago. But don't think that you can, for the long term, have your business mature, have your website be successful when you're just, cheaping out on using a free builder or a low-cost site or things like that. And then you expect it to perform like your competitors who have invested in custom design and coding and building in the tools and automations and really thinking through their content and having all the flexibility they need to really serve their customers well. It's something to really keep in mind, because if we think that we can just skip over or be lazy or not put the same level of investment in that our competitors do, then we're fooling ourselves. Again, if you're starting out and you're just bootstrapping, totally get it. But keep in mind the truth and the principle that we need to invest in our website. Like we've already talked about on the show this week, we need to invest in it and realize this is a digital employee. And if I pay attention to it, it's going to grow and produce and succeed. If I ignore it, or if I cheap out and don't put the resources into it that I know I should, then it's never going to work for me. And it actually could be a drag or a negative on your business. And so those are just 3 simple truths to remind you about how to get higher conversions on your website. First thing, it's the hard truth, but nobody cares about you and your business. They care about solving their problem. The second thing is make your site all about them. Get outside support, get feedback, talk to people, understand truly the problems that your market is trying to solve, and make it about them. And this is an ongoing process. It's not a flip a switch and be amazing at it. It's something that I continue to work on. The third thing is remind yourself, don't send a child to do an adult's job, because free builders, low-cost sites, free templates, just out-of-the-box stuff might be a good starting place, but you're going to need to either invest on top of some of those platforms that do allow customization and true investment, or you're going to need to build something a little more custom. You can still use frameworks, and there's great things to accelerate and not have to start completely from scratch. But don't think that you can use something free and cheap, and free or cheap or just on the low end, and get the high end results that your competitors are getting, because they are stealing customers from you. So those are 3 simple things to remind you about. If you have questions about your web design, problems, technical issues, visions of what you want it to be, comment down below, reach out, send me a message, or reach us at businessmarketingengine.com. I'd be glad to give you input and advice, regardless of if you decide to work with us or not. I just want to make sure I'm serving you well and that you have a website that truly performs and helps your business grow. So I appreciate you taking time to tune in today, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode.